everybody, Mike from LA1 here. Welcome back to some content. As we all know, this Friday is the release date for F1 23. So we're going to be discussing my team career. So for this one, I'm going to be going through the 5 F2 drivers that I'm considering for my startup driver for the career mode. Now, tomorrow I'll be posting a separate video considering which F2 teams I'm actually considering. And that video is coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Anyway. First up, as part of the Red Bull camp, the obvious choice would be Dennis Hauger. Mainly because I see a lot of potential in this guy, and considering the fact that if he makes it to Formula 1, he'll be the first driver from Norway in F1 history, and plus, I like the skills he brings to the table. And honestly, I would not be shocked as we get closer toward the end of the season that he makes a strong push toward the F2 title. Next, I think this one's probably the clear favorite out of everybody. It has to be Liam Lawson. I mean, come on. He's dominating Japan right now, and he is the front runner should Nick DeVries get the boot. Which is kind of sad, because I really like Nick DeVries. But should it happen, it wouldn't shock me that Liam Lawson gets that seat at AlphaTauri. Especially since Tsunoda's doing really well right now. And while we're on the subject, that's the end of the Red Bull Academy. Now, we're heading to our lone Mercedes Academy driver, the current points leader at this time, Frederik Vesti. And should he make it to F1, he'll be only the second Danish driver that I know of, other than Kevin Magnussen, in modern F1 history. And honestly, this is a guy who is definitely showing a lot of signs of improvement. I'm getting only a measly win with ART, now dominating with Prema. Like, whew, this kid's gonna go far. I can guarantee you that. And number 3, it's gotta be the F2 champ, Felipe Drugovich, part of the Aston Martin Academy. It wouldn't surprise me that Aston Martin gets their academy going, especially since they're switching to Honda. So it's going to be interesting to see where does he go, as they're potentially setting him up for an F1 career once Fernando decides to hang up the helmet. So yeah, there you go. And while we're on the subject of academies, here's an Alpine one. I think this one's clearly the utmost obvious. That being Jack Doohan. A family heritage, check. He has a huge upside, and I would really like to see how he does should Alpine give him the opportunity. And hopefully Alpine doesn't drop the ball and letting him walk like they did with Piastri. Last but certainly not least, I am leaning towards Richard Verschoor. Honestly, how has he not signed to an academy yet? Which is kind of shocking, considering he has the talent, and yet no junior academy has signed him? Not even McLaren? Are you kidding me? So yeah, there's the 5 that I'm considering signing. Come back here tomorrow, we'll talk about future teams. We'll talk about the teams. Which team I'm looking at signing for in the driver career mode. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Oh yeah, honorable mention, Théo Pourchaire. I mean, I know I swear him and Lawson are probably the two favorites. So, two favorites. Everyone's gonna try and sign Teo Porcher along with Liam Lawson. So I had to put one favorite F2 driver on this list. So sorry, Porcher, but if all my 5 doesn't fit in there and he's the only one available, I will sign him in a heartbeat. All right, now I'll see you guys later.